What's up, everyone? Rob here. You're there on a nice, beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon. I hope all's well with everybody. Going to do a quick roll call. I've invited Keely and Gary and Zod and Diamond, who's working. I invited a couple people, but I don't know if anybody's going to make it of the six I invited. Hello, Rob. How's you? How's me? I'm good. How's me? I'm good, Lily. I'm good. Nice to see you. Hey, Tina Flowers. Nice to see you. Before I do the roll call, say hi to everybody. Hello, Kate. How are you? Hi, Jenny. I guess I'm just going to do the roll call first. Hello, Kim. Kim Court. How are you? Hey, Corin. How are you? Hey, Astrid. How are you? It's been a while. Hey, Screams. What's going on? Hey, Leslie. Oh, God. Leslie. Listen to me. Leslie, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Sean B. Hello, Hen. What's going on? Is anybody? Hey, LC. What's going on, LC? Lara B is here. Hey, Z, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Galette. Anybody else I missed? Megan O'Shea is here. Janet is here. Let me go down and see if I missed anybody. Hey, Jyoti, why are you sorry? You didn't do anything wrong. Why are you sorry? You don't have to be sorry about anything. Hey, Phantasmagorical, what's going on? Hello, Zach. Hello, Echo Spice. Hey, Regina. Is that? Yeah, that's from Friends. I was like, wait a minute. Who's that from? That's from Friends. I remember that. Hey, Chairman, what's going on? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Well, you know why? Because I invited 6 people, and I can only have 6 people on. So I'm going to give them a half hour, and if they don't come on, I'm going to open the stream, and whoever wants to come can come, which includes you, Hen. You could come. You can come on. So give me a half hour, because I had 6 people plan to come on. Diamond said she can't make it. She's got to work. So now I'm down to 5 people. So, I mean, if they don't come, I'm going to give them 30 minutes. I'm going to open the stream to anybody who wants to join me. You know, you could join. Today we're going to go over a couple of witness statements. You know, anyway, I invited Justice for Depp. I invited Keely. I invited Gary. I invited Zod. I invited Yazida, and I invited Diamond. That was the 6 I was hoping to have on, and as you could see, it's just me. So, look, you know, I know school's in. I know work's back. I know things are starting to go to normal, so it's very hard for people to do things. That's why I'm streaming today. I picked a Sunday afternoon. I thought it was good for everybody in the UK and around the world. You're at nighttime, 7:30, 8:30. So, except for Australia, it's 4:30 in the morning. So, I know that. Hey, Alexandria, how are you? Hello, Tanya Campbell. Hello, Annie. Hello, Gina. Hey, we have Tanya. Wait. Tanya and Gina, are you two related? We got Gina Campbell and Tanya Campbell. Wait a minute. Are you two related? In any way? Are you like cousins or sisters or? Wow. Gina and Tanya with the same last name. That's ironic. I didn't. Gina and Tanya, yeah, spelled the same way. Gina. Well, I don't know if you're related. Hey, Kim, how are you? Good to see you here. Did I get everybody? I hope so. If as any people come into the stream, I'll say, hey, Linda A. I just saw Linda A pop in here. There she is. So I'm going to bring up a couple things first. This is not about me. It's about people in the community. We're going to start with Angie. Angie hasn't been on. She's just apologized. She's had 110 like shots to her back, I believe, for her pain. So she hasn't been, you know, in a terrific mood. She said, I'm sorry I haven't been to your streams and I haven't been active in the community and tell everybody I'm sorry. I know that we've had the sassy queen who showed up for one of the streams, but she's doing her thing, getting her life together. I understand. Sometimes, you gotta you gotta think about yourself. Yeah, she's just going through some stuff. So she said she's sorry to everybody. She loves everybody, and if she asked me if I could get the word out, um, and let people know. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people asking me to do a couple things. Some people want to stream about their situation. I'm trying to get them on the channel. I think it'd be great for the community to hear what they've gone through. A couple of really serious things, and they've never been on my stream ever. And I would like to have them on to share their story and their lives with you. I think that's very important. So I'm working on it. And Phantasmagorical had an issue. If you remember, a few months ago, her kids, their father died, and she had a GoFundMe. And this week, I got refunded the money, and I was like, "Why did I get refunded my money? I didn't ask for my money." Something happened, and for some odd reason, everybody got refunded their money. So I told her that I think the solution is just to start another GoFundMe page. And yeah, Nicole just said, "I'm sorry, I've been missing your streams." She just commented, "I'm live now." I don't know if she knows I'm live now, but so Phantasmagorical gave everybody back the money, which she didn't mean that. So I told her to start a new GoFundMe, and of course I'll support it. I mean, things happen. Things happen. I haven't seen Donald much. I love you too. Listen, I love everybody in this community. Please, everybody in this community is, and I miss people. I don't know where people have been. I don't know if people stopped caring. I don't know if people are going through things like Angie, like Donald. I know Donald's going through another surgery. A mess he's been. Whatever. Have I heard from Tammy lately? That's another good person. All I know about Tammy, to let you know, is her family. I guess she was really into YouTube, and then it takes a lot of time away from your family. It does. Like right now, I'm spending time with you guys on a Sunday afternoon. You know, it just takes time away, and I guess that she was on her stream and my stream and Keely's stream and whatever, and it was taking so much time that her family was like, "Oh, we want you to spend time with us." So I guess maybe it was a time thing. I think she's okay. I think she's fine and all's well. Plus, she went through some medical stuff. I don't know. Maybe she was overstressed. Maybe the YouTube got to her mentally. It happens. You know, yeah, this community's got a lot going on. But people write to me on Twitter and on the Discord. I'm always looking out. That's why I go on a live stream and I say, "Hey, if you could say hi to Angie, if you could say hi to Donald, if you could say hi to Tammy, if you could say hi to, certain people." That's why I tell you guys to reach out, because I care about everybody. And there's not much more I can do than that. So, I just try to give people, you know, that's about it. Keely said she'll be on in 30 minutes. All right, cool. I said I'll give everybody about 30 minutes. Yeah, so as for Johnny Depp, there really hasn't been much going on. I mean, in the last 3 weeks, to be honest with you. I mean, I have 3 videos coming out this week that finally had some information, some news, some stuff to share. And I'm going to do a Star Wars video because I really don't have much. Johnny's just been out, finally opening his mouth about cancel culture, about the corporations, and about, he got an award. The fans supported him. He's at a film festival. Sorry. Got a phone call. My wife called and she's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm streaming with the community." "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." She's yapping on the phone. She just, whatever. Okay, tell you. Okay. What can I tell you? I'm here. I'm here. No, I'm here. You're there. I'm here. I'm not gone. I am here. I'm here. Hello. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Did I miss anybody? I'm here. Also, StreamYards will cut me off in 1 hour, so I'll have to come back on. They always do that. So expect in 50 minutes for me to get cut, and I have to come back on again. I have to sign back in. I don't know why it does it. It's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Hey, Rose, how are you? Oh, by the way, also I want to say I got a members only stream coming on at 5 o'clock. So this stream will last 2 hours. I'll take a half-hour break to get maybe something in my mouth, get something to eat. I should say something to eat. I know Cherry would use that against me. To get something to eat. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Yes, Johnny started his own film company. But again, it's very hard to do a video when there's not really much to give you guys. There's really not much to give you. But I'm also I decided I'm going to do all the witness statements on live, and then I'm going to do all the witness statements on videos. That's what I'm going to start doing. And so this week, starts me doing videos again and continuing the Johnny Depp shorts. And I'm going to do a Star Wars video because I have a bunch of Star Wars people. And I think it's about time I get up my other channel. That's about it. That's all I'm going to get going on. I love disappearing. Okay, so I don't know if I've gone over this witness statement. It's the witness statement of Samantha McMillan. I'm just going to go in order from now on, and that's what we're going to do. So we've gone through a lot. I'm going to tell you what we have gone through on this channel. You could catch other live streams in my Johnny Depp live streams playlist. We have gone over Stephen Daughters. We have gone over Trinity, who's the security person at the front desk. Stephen Daughters was on the plane. We got over Malcolm Connolly, who was one of Johnny Depp's bodyguards. We got over Tara Roberts, and now we're going over Samantha McMillan and Tamara. Listen to me. Tara Roberts, just to let you know, she was the one in the Bahamas. We just did the estate manager. So we just did hers on Wednesday. You missed any of it, man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Try to catch up. So let's go. We're going to go over Samantha, Tara Roberts. I've done Tara Roberts. Samantha McMillan. Hen says you don't have time for GF. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, hey, Kay. I just saw Kay pop in here. Hello, Kay. Hey, Katina. Hey, Creative Center. Hello there. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's well out there. If I missed any of you, just say, hey, Rob, you didn't say hi to me. Or if I missed you don't have a wrench, let me know. And I'll get a wrench to you guys. I'll make you. Hey, Retina, how are you? Good to see you. So my nose is so itchy whenever I come out here. I don't know if it's allergies or I don't know if it's a dog hair. I really don't know what it is. Hello, Christine. How are you? Yeah, great job as state manager. Yeah, yes. We went over her on Wednesday, so if you missed it. What is up, Creative Center? Just, hanging my community. We're talking about the Johnny Depp case. We're going over some statements of truth. Yeah, so just to let you know. Oh, GoFundMe. Oh, I'm not good with these little initial things you guys use. GoFundMe is G. Okay, gotcha. GoFundMe. I got it. Hey, Carmel, how are you? I just saw you here. Good to see you. Good to see you all. So let's continue to prove Johnny's innocence, which I've been trying to do for the last year. So Samantha McMillan is a freelance stylist, represented the agency of the Wall Group. For a period of time, she served as a stylist to Miss Amber Heard, helping her get ready to appear at major events. I might have done this, but I'm going to go over it anyway today. I'm just going to go in order. So I'm going to skip down. And she says, I do not know the full details about Johnny and Amber in these proceedings. However, I've been told by Mr. Depp advisors that these proceedings relate to the allegations that Mr. Depp physically abused his wife, Miss Amber Heard, on the dates of December 15 to May 21st of 2016. Well, I guess. I guess if you want to look at it that way, that's funny. Gina, you didn't answer me. Are you and Tanya related? I didn't get an answer. I want to know, is Gina Campbell related to Tanya Campbell? God, I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Anyway, so on December 16th of 2015, I spent much of the afternoon and early evening with Miss Heard preparing her to appear on the James Corden show. I saw her throughout the day of December 16, 2015, in good light and at close range, wearing no makeup. Throughout the day of December 16, I could clearly see that Miss Heard did not have any visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries on her face or any part of her body. She appeared as a guest on the James Corden show that day. After the show, Amber said to me, or Amanda, whatever you guys want to say. Oh, she said no. Oh, okay. No, we're not. Okay, got you. They said no. Got you. Now everybody's telling me no. I got you. I see you all. I got you. Sorry, I didn't see it because I was probably reading or checking a comment. Thank you. Okay, so no. Gotcha. After the show, Amber said to me, "Can you believe I just did that show with 2 black eyes?" What? Amber Heard did not have any black eyes. And I had been visibly uninjured throughout the day and at that moment. I later learned that Miss Heard had accused of Mr. Depp in court filings in the media of violently abusing her the previous night on December 15th of 2015. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Maybe it's time to go back to my maiden name. Are you kidding? Hey, Miss Esposito, it's been a while since I've seen you. She says, we know Amber and her lawyers are liars, fake people, justice for Johnny Depp. And Amber, a narcissist, manipulating person. It's amazing how people are. Hey, Maria, how are you? Yeah, Amanda. Amanda. What did you say? Sandy says Amber Heard got stolen for her attacking Johnny and she didn't like it. Spoiled child. I get you back, JD. I'll ruin you. All because Johnny called her out. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Tanya is her. Stop, Chanel. Stop. My doggy's driving me crazy. So Tanya's is her maiden name, but Gina's is not. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Tracy. I just saw you. No black eyes, but a very black heart. Yes. Jay Lee says Heardwood looks stunning with a black eye, and it never happened. I'm good. How are you? I hope you're well. So maybe Tanya is related to Gina's husband. Maybe. I don't know. You know, it's funny. So if Tanya gets married to Gina's husband, she doesn't have to change her last name at all. Her ex. There you go. No, I'm just kidding. I know. I'm just kidding. Then you'd have the same last name. You wouldn't have to change it. There you go. So find someone with the same last name as you and go out and find them and marry them. There you go. Then you never have to change your name. Hen says it's a very common name here in the UK. I gotcha. Astra says AH is chasing the LAPD again. Yeah, I'm doing a video about that tomorrow. I've already started the video. I just have to edit it. But that's right. That is correct. That's correct. Oh, God. I would wish him on anyone. I hope I'm saying your name right. Dunamis? Am I saying it right? Or is it Dunamis? Dunamis? Dunamis. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm gonna Espada. I like the last name Espada. Love that. The truth will win. Victory next year. That's what Johnny said too. Johnny said that. He said the truth will win. Oh, so let me continue. So number 6. So Amber didn't have any black eyes and has been visibly uninjured throughout the day and at the moment. I learned late. Okay, that she went to the media. Okay, got it. So number 7. As I was leaving Miss Heard's company on December 16th, I overheard Miss Heard say to her friend Raquel Pennington, who came to the show with her, make sure to get those pictures onto my computer. Although I did not know what photo she was referring to. 5 months later, on May 24, 2016, 5 months later, I interacted closely with Miss Heard in Mr. Depp's house on West Hollywood. I went to the house in the afternoon and encountered Miss Heard. Miss Heard was again not wearing any makeup. Again, there is no visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to Miss Heard's face or any other part of her body. I saw her by the kitchen door during the daylight in Mr. Depp's house. She gave me a hug, crying. After hugging me, she began to have an intense conversation in Spanish with Mr. Depp's housekeeper, Hilda Vargas. 3 days after my encounter with Miss Heard on May 27th, I saw in the media that Miss Heard had gone to court with prominent injuries visible to her face. Now remember, she saw her on May 24th. May 24th. So she sees her on May 24th with no injuries, and then on May 27th, she's going to the media. Crazy. And Johnny had left already, by the way. Johnny had left. What a bunch of bull. So she's gone to court with injuries visible in her face. I knew that she did not have those marks on her face on May 24th when I was with her. I knew from the news reports that she claimed these injuries occurred when Mr. Depp supposedly violently abused her on May 21st. Now again, let's go through the timeline here. Johnny Depp was over May 21st and he left. Okay, now May 21st is a what? Let me see what May 21st, 2016 is. What day was May 21st, 2016? Saturday. Okay, it was a Saturday. So Saturday, Johnny comes over and he leaves. The lady in the what's her name again? Hold on. Her name is Trista, right? Trinity. So Trinity, I'll get names straight yet. Trinity is the front of security. So she sees Amber on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Wednesday. Now remember, this incident supposedly happened on Saturday. So she sees she sees Amber with no marks, no bruises, no cuts, and no face in the front lobby of the Eastern Building. This is her hairstylist saying she saw her on the 24th, which is 3 days from when the incident supposedly happened, and the injuries weren't there. And then on the 27th, she goes to file to say that Johnny did this, and Johnny's not there. And Franco had come over the apartment, by the way, in between this timeline. Linda says on the 24th, the injuries would have been more visible than the 27th, so that she didn't see any, and then they were clearly visible on the 27th is just very weird. Absolutely. This is why the timeline doesn't fit. The timeline doesn't fit, Linda. It just doesn't fit. AH dragging this through the mud. However, God don't like ugly, and he will wash our hands clean with her deception, says Kareen. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's gone 2 weeks already because it was the 21st. So I don't think he was gone 2 weeks. I don't think it was 2 weeks. I think it was within the week. She made those masks. She made those masks herself to make him look guilty. Yeah, of course she did. I agree. All right, let me continue. All right. So she spoke to Hilda Vargas 3 days after her encounter with Miss Heard on the 27th. I saw in the media the Miss Heard. Okay, right. I knew from the news report she claimed those injuries occurred with Mr. Depp supposedly violently abused her on May 21st. I was also aware that Mr. Depp left L.A. on May 22nd. I therefore knew that Mr. Depp could not have caused those marks that Miss Heard appeared in court with on the 27th. And that is her statement of truth. It's really quick, another quick statement of truth. But again, if you look at the time, she lied on the, oh, yeah, what a big shocker, says the chairman. Yeah, you're right. It's not a shocker. So there we are. And hey, KC, how are you? Hey, Tess, it's been a while since I've seen you. And hello, hippie girl. And hello, Kay. Wow, Kay, hippie girl, Tess, and KC. Welcome all. Welcome all. Welcome all. Lily Potter says this thing that upsets me is that Amber is two things that I am bisexual and an atheist. Ew, help me. Well, look, she tries to play her cards, right? She tries to play the cards with the groups that she can. And that's what she's trying to do here. Oh, I'm part of the LGBT community, so let me play my card there. Oh, I'm a woman, so I've been abused, so I'll play my card there. So she's trying to find groups that she fits in to play her cards with to get support behind. That's what she's trying to do, get the support. Because again, we all know that when we look at this case, who would put you in a movie, right? A movie starring Johnny Depp, or a movie that says starring Amber Heard. Most people don't know who the hell Amber Heard is. The majority of the people. If I polled 100 people, I would say 90% of the people would pick Johnny Depp. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be. It's not a man-woman thing. It's just who's more of a celeb. Who do you know more, Angelina Jolie or Amber Heard? Who do you know more, Gal Gadot or I think that's her name, Gal Gadot. She's the one who plays Wonder Woman, or Amber Heard. Who do you know more? Who's more popular? Drew Barrymore. We can keep going on and on with famous women. There's tons of them. But one of the top famous, how about Beyonce? Like one of the famous top women you don't think of when you think of top successful women in music or entertainment is not Amber Heard. It's not Amber Heard. Gal Gadot. That's a Gal Gadot. Did I say a name? I can't say names. I'm really horrible. Wait, who's both whack jobs? Which one? You're talking about Angelina Jolie, you must be talking about. Yes, Johnny Depp is a household name. Absolutely. Asher says Bianca is out, Eve is in, but how long before AH? Well, listen, I'm doing a video on this too. What about Elon? Elon's now separated, right? So does that open the door for Amber Heard? Do they get back together? Anything's possible at this point, right? And if you say to me, well, why would Amber Heard get back with Elon? Well, why not? At this point, with the case about, 7 months away from the case? I mean, why not? Why wouldn't she want to try to get back with Elon Musk at this point? Wait, what happened? Amber's a legend in her own mind. She's not famous. She's infamous literally for shit. Her shit in Jenny's bed. I will always believe Johnny Depp. Always, he's an honest man. Amber Heard isn't, says Kay, Amber Heard isn't famous. Never heard of her before this. I agree. I know. Yes, I agree, Sherry. Linda says she speaks for women and people who are in the LGBT community. I'm both, and I don't want her to speak for me. I don't agree. There you go. There you go. I don't want to speak for me either. Hey, Screams is here. I saw Scream. Justice for that said, I'd rather be going to the Virginia. By the way, I did invite you, Justice for Depp, to come on. It's on your Twitter. I did invite you on, just to let you know. Now that I finished this witness statement, I'm going to do another one. And this was the witness statement again of Samantha McMillan. This is somebody who worked for Amber Heard. So what I'm going to do is you're not going to see me for a minute. I'm going to get the, what do you call it? I'm going to get the, I need the link. So I'm going to go get the link. Let me go to my YouTube channel so I can see what you guys are commenting while I go to my YouTube channel. And I'll see what you guys are commenting. I'll put the link up, and I'll be right back in a minute. Let me just get to my channel. If it pops up. Here I'm live. Volume's off, right? Volume's off. All right, I could check it. I'll be right back. So stick with me. I'm just going to get the code, the link. And if anybody wants to pop on, I've been a half hour in, and I'm going to do another witness statement. So we'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Why isn't that working? Okay, time for me. Hey, Cherry is here. I just saw Cherry pop in. What's popping, Cherry? Here's the link. All right, the link is there. I'm going to try to pin the link. So I can only do it. There you go. So the link is pinned. And off we go. Let's go to our next witness statement. And if anybody wants to pop in, you can. So we've done Stephen Duders. We've done Trinity. We've done Malcolm. We've done Tara Roberts. We've done Samantha McMillan. We've done Hilda Vargas. And we have to Kate James and Kevin Murphy, I'm going to say, for Wednesday night. Let's do Edward White. Let's find out who Edward White is. Diamond Knight is here. I also invited her to come on today. But I know she's working. Cherry's here. Good to see you. Rosa Chick is here. Screams is here. Welcome to the channel. Hair Academy by TGI Ltd. I've never seen this one before. I really hope Johnny wins his case. Then it will encourage more men to seek help. I agree with you, Hair Academy. Maybe you could help me with my hair. I don't know. It's kind of going. Anyway. Jason says, hit the like button. It's at 33 with 68 people. Show Rob some love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Cherry says, what? Anyone wants to pop in? Hey, Issa Mello, how are you? Hey, Issa, good to see you. Oh, my God. Jay Lee says that the East Coast jury will not go easy on her. They'll shake her down like a shoplifter to see what falls out of her pockets. It won't bode well for her. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping this is done by a jury. This is going to make a big difference in this case. And thanks, Corrine, for always doing this. Thank you so much for doing that. It's really nice of you to keep doing that. Thank you so much. J, again, not J, DJH. I always do the J first. I don't know why. But how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, my God. It's so good to see you. I hope all's well. I really miss some people. It's really good to see some people when they come back. I'm so happy. I miss so many people. And I know a lot of people are not here because I really miss them. So let's go over Edward White. Let's find out. We did Winona Ryder. And we also did, well, we did a lot. We almost done all Johnny's statements. And we did Vanessa Paradis. So, what to Edward White? I don't know what I'm going to do when we do all the witness statements. I guess we'll just go over news of the week if there's any. Or we'll just hang out and talk. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Hope all is well. Good to see you. Okay. So the witness statement of Edward White. Who's he? He's a senior partner of Edward White and Company, LLP. Certified public accountants. Oh, this is his accountant. This is going to be interesting. Somebody's here. It's Hen.
Just checking. Is my mic working?
Perfectly.
Right. Oh, I've got a feeling weird
I
sound
told
going
you
on
give
in the
me a
background.
told you give me a half hour and I'll let you on.
I know, but I didn't want to jump on first, and no one else was jumping on, so I felt guilty. I was waiting for someone else to jump on. Can I
Well,
just send love out? Can I
I
just send
invited
love out to
everybody.
everyone? Oh
Yeah,
no.
Fanta, Sherry, anybody want to come on? You
Oh,
can. I got up to 6 people, so there's only 2 of us. So if you want to come on,
I know,
it's up to any
but
of
I
you.
didn't want to be the first one.
You are the first one.
I know, but because I said I didn't get an invite, I didn't want to be the first one. But no one else was jumping on.
It's okay. Hey, look,
Can
I
I
could
just
do
say,
solo.
I'm going to
Go
send all
ahead.
my love out to people in the audience. There's a lot of love needed. Mwah, everyone. Mwah.
Hello, TJ, a work in progress. I love that name. That's so funny.
She
TJ, a work
certainly
in
is.
progress. That's so funny. He says, hello, Hen. We can all hear you.
I know. I saw. I was watching the chats.
It's good to see you. So, what did you think of Miss McMillan's witness statement before we go to Edward White? What did you think of it? Your
Well,
thoughts?
she clearly saw fuck all. She didn't see any marks. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But of course, it wasn't good enough for our lovely judge in the UK.
Yeah, Hen, I don't understand it because you have people here who work with her now. We've seen Hilda
Hmm.
Vargas, who's worked with both of them. We've seen people who've worked in the building. I mean, how much more do you need? The police.
I know.
I don't understand what
I
more it
was I was
takes.
gutted. I was gutted, and I'm fingers crossed, toes crossed, nose crossed, eyes crossed, everything crossed for Virginia.
I
Virginia, not
don't get it.
virgins.
I
I've got everything crossed because I was gutted when that result came. I'm like, what? What? I was at work middle of the day, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can carry on working. But I had to.
I don't get it, and I'm just babbling. By the way, Cherry, if you want to come on and you could do Henley like an icon thing, you can come on. Lara B. If any of you want to come, the link is pinned.
Laura's been on my channel before. She's well able to speak. Darren's been on my channel before. He's well able to speak.
Yeah, anybody, I put the link there. I got 4 more spots open. If anybody wants to come in,
Well, I will
anybody in the
say,
chat, you're invited.
if you get a chance, listen to my chin wag with Darren. You get to know him very well, and you get to understand him very well. If you get a chance.
I was lurking one day because I was driving. I was lurking on your stream. I was hearing Darren. I was also working when I heard Darren. So there was a couple times to hear him on your stream. So just want to say that. Hey, Janice, how are you?
I've started to do these things a chin wag with, getting to know, and it's with people in the chat. So we get to know that person because I don't know my audience very well. I'm wanting to get to know them, like you want to get to know your audience. So we just sit there and chat for 2 hours.
It's true. This is a great question by Janice, and I have the same thing with this problem for me also. Janice says the problem with Virginia is Johnny Depp is the mental evaluation from his team. I'm confused as anyone on the time. I am absolutely confused too.
I think it's because she's now but she's now saying that she's got PTSD from what happened. She's now saying that's why she needs the compensation that she wants, and I think that's why they're doing it, so that they can prove that she hasn't got PTSD. I think that's why they've done it now.
Yeah, that could be the reason. I hope it's the reason because I didn't understand it when it happened myself. Linda A says, Hen, the same thing. When the verdict came, I just cried. I cried for the rest of the day. I was crushed.
I couldn't cry, Linda. I was at work. I was sneakily listening on my phone, and I heard it, and I went, I can't swear. I went, ah! Hung up the phone, and then went out the back for 5 minutes, calmed myself down, then went back to work. But I was like in a blur all day.
Chairman says Amber Heard did not have PTSD. She is a freaking liar. Well, we know that.
No, but that's what she's claiming at the moment. That's the newest thing she's claiming. Why she deserves the 1 million, 100 million is because of her PTSD.
Jody says all along she has been projecting using everyone she can. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So.
All right, Hen, I'm going to pop out because you sound a little watery. So when I pop in and pop out, you'll sound better. So you could talk to the people. I'll be right back in like a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've taken over now. How is everyone? How you're feeling? Hope you're feeling good. Oh, I sound like someone else. Who talks like that? Someone else talks like that. Oh, I know who it is. He's coming back now, though.
Talking bad about me?
No, I sounded like, you know, what's her name? One of the twins that does those tarot readings.
Oh, okay. Alma, is that it? Is it Alma?
Her sister. I was like, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm like, I sound like her.
Wild Card says she asked for them from JD, so turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, she didn't get them. She didn't get them, and he probably won't get hers. But you know, you never know.
Karine says I have PTSD, and there's no way in hell that she has it. One, she's out getting the wine every day. Two, she has a baby. Three, she's aggressive. She's too aggressive to have PTSD. What do you think, Hen?
I don't know. I've never had PTSD. I know a lot of people that do. And I know it affects them every day. But a lot of them can get on with their life to a certain degree, and then they have setbacks. But yeah, I do know a lot of people that have PTSD from abusive relationships mainly.
Oh my God, I have this guy's I have to give a shout out. He's got a channel. He does a lot of like figures, like action figures. He does reviews. He does Star Wars. He does Transformers, stuff like that. He does a couple of theories. I've known this guy since I've been on here. He's a really great guy. His name is Stook Spinal Tap. Hopefully one day I'll stream with him. I want to get him on. He says, you people with real PTSD normally silent about it and never mention it as an excuse. Yeah, that's great.
No,
what do you think of that?
True. Not 100% true. If someone is severely suffering PTSD, they do mention it as an excuse. Because they're explaining the reason I'm acting like that is because I'm being triggered. You know, people get triggered when they've got PTSD. But there are people that can function quite normally. And you might be one of them. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just another thing for her. I'm a victim. Just another I'm a victim.
Isa says she's a pathological liar. That's about it. Casey says she gets PTSD when she can't get wine.
That's what triggers her, yeah.
Oh, we got some. Who's this?
Hey.
Hello,
hey, Keely.
Hey, 1 second. My headphones are not connected. 1 minute.
She did say in the chat twice it should be half an hour. I don't know if you saw it.
Issa said, did she have PTSD when she started to film action scenes? I don't. Geez, I don't remember her ever saying this, like ever.
No, it's recent. No, it's very recent that she's mentioned PTSD.
Sorry
up in the recent court documents. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came up in the recent court documents that she's claiming she's got PTSD.
Tanya left a comment. I missed it. Hold on, Tanya. I'll see if I can go back and find it. Hold on. I'm going back. Hold on. I'm trying to get ready a cat. Hold on, Tanya. There's a lot of comments here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Tanya said, yeah, she is now claiming to have PTSD, but she's also trying to go keep her medical notes secret from the court. So the medical evaluation is well needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. She tries to keep everything secret. Listen, she tried to keep the donations secret, which she never gave anyway. So,
Oh no. She's
She knew
donated.
girl.
They just don't get it for a while. No, you've got to wait 10 years for the donation to come through, but she's donated.
yeah, she's donated. What you gonna say, Keely?
I said she
Keely?
gave fuck her. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
By the way, Keely, is your boy Gary coming today or no?
Yeah, he's coming. He's just finishing his game. Watching the
Okay.
game.
All right. Yeah. It's for those of you who don't know the game, it's American football, so I understand. But my team sucks, so I was like, yeah, I'm not watching the game. My team sucks. I said I want to go on my people. I don't want to be bothered with the game. Get too frustrated.
There's a couple of comments that are worth highlighting. That's the one.
Oh wait, no, not that comment. The comment PTSD, post-traumatic shit disaster. I missed it. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed it. I'll get to this last comment, and I want to read the written statement. It says, Hair says, I really do think she's jumping on any bandwagon she can. The judge needs to insist on independent medical assessment. Yeah, well, again, I think that the judge just can't do things on their own. I think that they need Johnny's team to try and push it to get it on the tape. Maybe during the trial they can do that, but I don't think the judge can just say, "Hey, I just want this done out of the clear blue." Maybe during the trial the judge can ask for it. I don't think the judge can just do it before the trial, but Johnny's team can ask for anything, and the judge will probably grant it at this point. I mean, she's drove the judge insane with motions and it's tough. Christine. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. She said she has a different sort of PTSD, post-tantrum disorder.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't come to my birthday. I'm going to shit in your bed.
But is it not? But it's not also her bed. Is it not just his? It's not like he has.
Yeah,
a bed,
both
she has a
bed. Yeah, I think it was. Well, I don't know. She said everything really. She might have had another bed.
I don't know. I mean,
I think did she share bed with Rocky at some point? I don't know. She just seemed to share bed with everyone else.
No, I wouldn't want to shat. I wouldn't want to shat in my sheets. That's all I gotta say. I mean,
no, nor would I.
Nor would I.
What happened, Keely?
I said I can't believe she did that. She's just a shitty person and shit.
Funny thing it was, he never slept in that bed ever again.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And thanks again, Chris. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I think that's pounds. Is that pounds? Is that? I don't know.
That's pounds. Yes.
It's pounds.
Probably about $650 or something.
From England. Wait, what should I say? I love that the only person who didn't sleep in that bed after her shitting in it, JD. Yeah, I am too, Issa. So thankful that Johnny is not with her. Yeah, I'd love to get Sherry and Issa, man. I'd love to see some people who've never been on before. I don't know, like anybody. DLC. I'd love to see something. I hope one day
Sherry's coming on.
I hope one day that people who haven't been on like ever will come on here just to hang. I really hope. I'd love to hear people's voices. Really would. All right, so anyway, let's get into Edward White, Keely Kawawa joining us, and All About Hen. Got her on here, and I'm honored to have the both of them. If you haven't subscribed to either one, go subscribe to their channels.
Hang
please.
on, you changed my name. It's not all about him.
Sorry. Would you like to state your correct channel name?
It's called me him.
Oh my God, so sorry.
That's all right. I forgive you.
Hey, it's Elsie.
Hello, Elsie.
Awesome! It's so awesome to see you. How are you, Elsie?
I've never done this before, ever in my life. This is the first time I've ever done this.
This is what it's about. This is what it's about. It's about us being together. You know, that's why I do this. It's so we could talk and I can get people's opinions. Now I get your opinion, and Hem's opinion, and Keely's. So, Elsie, let me ask you, what did you think of Miss McMillan's witness statement? Elsie, what did you think of Miss McMillan's witness statement?
Well, she was there. She was there, and she was there, and was a first-hand observer of no injuries.
Yeah.
It's true. That's very true. I agree. Don't be nervous.
Yep.
Just be yourself. And if you feel nervous, you could just do this. You could just shut the camera off and you could do this if you feel nervous. So, but don't be nervous. You know, just be you and, you know, state your opinion and whatever you got to say. Put it out there. You know, feel free. I'm so excited you're here. I'm like, yes.
I think I'm not syncing up right either. I think
Nice to
I'm
meet
not
you,
syncing
Elsie.
up.
It's okay. You know
I
what
don't
you
know
do?
why.
Hold on. Let me. I'll jump in and out. Hold on. I'll be right back again. Hold on. In and out. Maybe it's me.
And then there were three. Girls taking over.
When's he
Girls
gonna-
are taking over. Oh, here he comes. He's back again.
All
Welcome
right.
back to your stream.
Thank you. I just have to sign in and out because sometimes people sound like they're underwater, like blah, 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 blah. So you know, I just want to. So it's, I don't know. StreamYard's whatever. It's not.
He does
perfect.
it to me all the time, anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Audio.
So Elsie, anytime you want to say something, you just stop me and whatever you want say. Same thing with Keely and Hen. Just shut me up and I'll shut up and you guys say whatever you want. Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we're gonna read. This is Edward White. He's part of. He's a CPA. I guess he's Johnny's accountant. So this should be really interesting because Johnny met up with him right before Amber's birthday party, before she shot in the bed. So I'm hoping that this is what this is about. So we're gonna read a little bit onto this. So Johnny said that he participated in a meeting with Edward said, I participated in a meeting with Mr. Depp on the evening of the 21st of April of 2016. This meeting took place in Johnny Depp's office in his production company, Infinitum Nihil. That's his company, located in L.A. Also present were Mr. Richard Smith, my partners Troy Schmidt, and Lawrence Levette, and a couple other people. I'm not going to say. Oh, and his sister, Johnny Depp's sister, Christy. The meeting began approximately 7:30 p.m. and lasted about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I was able to observe Mr. Depp extensively up close during the meeting, and I did not perceive him to be physically impaired by alcohol or any other substance in any way. To the contrary, we discussed a number of significant financial and business matters at the meeting. Mr. Depp gave them his full and undivided attention. He participated actively and intelligently in the meeting from beginning to end. I do not believe that he would have been able to participate in the matter that he did had he been impaired in any way. I believe that once the meeting had finished, Mr. Depp left to return home directly, given that he was already late. It was already late in the day. Okay. So he's not. So by the way, that's it. That's the witness statement. That's the witness statement. That's all he says. So he's not. So he's just saying that he met up with him as an accountant. This is before the birthday. Amber had claimed that Amber claims he was just drunk or high. And he's not. He's not drunk and he's not high. So I'll let the ladies say what they want to say.
Rob, LC's echoing a little bit. LC, do you have headphones in, my love? We can hear a playback. Rob, LC.
Are you still playing your YouTube, LC?
That was where I could hear myself. So it's just...
Well, sometimes 2 Robs are better than 1, so I don't know.
Well, it wasn't me for once. For once, it wasn't me. I think it's sorted now. Is it all sorted now?
Just call me Hen. That's the correct channel. Phantasmagorical says I scheduled a live stream for 4:20. Cherry will like that. I hope everyone will come. Okay, hers is at 4:20. I will end at 4:30, and I'm doing a member stream at 5 o'clock. So I don't know what you guys want to do, but that's
No, we probably won't be long anyway. We won't be long.
Okay, maybe I'll end at 4:15 so you guys can go on. I'll end a little early today.
No, it's all right. We don't mind overlapping. I'll pop off quickly before you finish, and we won't overlap. We need to get something out there.
Well, I've already read 2 witness statements. I've read already Sandra McMillan and Edward White. That's pretty quick. Wow, I didn't expect to go through these so fast.
I mean, Edward basically said, it was sober, it was at a business meeting, it was running late because it was at a business meeting. I don't know what her problem is.
Yeah, he basically saying he's not drunk and he was fine. He was sober. He wasn't, this is a business meeting. Why would he come to a business meeting, which is financials, to be drunk and high and in front of a whole bunch of people? That would not be good for business. That would be not good for him. What kind of choices could he make if he's under influence? He could never make the right choices. So
wasn't that the day he found out that he had no money?
Yes, I think that was the day, and that was also Amber's birthday, I believe. I believe that's what it was. Yeah. So, So I mean, no, I'll go off early, Phantasma. I'll go off about 4:15, and people can come straight to you if they want. And anybody who wants to come to my member stream can come later on. It's it's fine. Don't worry about it. We can work around it. Lily says Hen is so sweet.
I am not. Don't
Shiny
lie.
Shiny says hi to everyone. What's going on? Echo Spice is a bit sad that people feel it necessary to point out that he's sober during the meeting. Echo, that's true, but this is somebody, again, it just points to all of Amber's lies, to her friends lying, because when they said when he came to her birthday party, and they always say every time Johnny shows up, he's drunk. Every time he shows up, he's high. That's all they ever say. And then when you see videos, go ahead, Hen.
In her first statement, didn't she say she told everyone when he was upstairs sulking that he was actually in the flat sulking, not coming down, and that's why he wasn't partying with them? When he wasn't even in the bloody building, he was at his business meeting.
He was. Maybe she lied. I don't know. Maybe she's trying to cover him. I don't know. By the way, Carrie says Hen is the sweetest witch online.
Pack it in. Stop ruining my reputation.
Hare says that's when he found out he'd been fleeced. I really don't know how she could say he was under the influence. I don't know either.
I think that she'll say anything to defame him, really, and to make herself look like she's the innocent one.
Yeah. That's a great point, Elsie. Yeah, that's a great point. Kareen says exactly. Espada. Oh God. Amber using his past. I'm horrible saying names. I really am. Amber using his past against him. That's a lie. Amber and her friends, such liars. Oh my God, they should feel ashamed. They're not ashamed. That's the whole problem. They have. I swear to God, they don't care. They have no remorse. They really don't care. They have no shame. They have absolutely no shame.
Don't know. Some of them seem to be backing away from it all, don't they? Some maybe they do have shame now they realise what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
I had a question about that too. Was that the night when the whole incident happened where she attacked him in bed and he escaped to the bathroom and then her toes got scraped by the door? Was that on April 21st?
I think
I think that it was. I think that it was.
All the days.
I think that was a different date. That was the day.
Oh.
That was the day. It was a birthday party, and that was the following day that she sat in the bed, wasn't it?
Yeah, the birthday party was the disco bloodbath. That was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
I
have
don't
zero
know.
shame. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm not sure the timelines. Like I said, because I'm reading these, I'm starting to go through the timelines, and I'm starting to see the dates, and I'm starting to see. You know, I haven't put it all together yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
No,
I may have to
your
look it up.
Your one must have happened quite early on because that's the one they talk about in the tapes, and the tapes happened before he left. He didn't come back after a birthday party, did he? The first time he returned back after a birthday party was when the phone incident was basically happened. He hadn't returned to the apartment between then.
The one at the party, isn't that one where they tried, where Amber Whitney tried saying that Johnny Depp tried to push Whitney down the stairs?
No, I don't know. I honestly, it's all one. She repeats everything so many times you can't remember which one's which.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Sean, Amber only cares about herself, and it really shows she's 100% guilty. Yeah, that's true.
Until what time are you going to scream?
4:30.
Hi, Maya.
She just ran out. I know Louise was saying she ran out. I don't know. She's playing with the dog now. She took the dog and ran inside. I was like, all right, whatever. And she can come out here and say hi to. I'll try to get her to say hi to everybody in a little bit. I definitely have her say hi. So we go Evan White. We did Winona Ryder. We did Vanessa. How about Sean Bett? I don't remember doing Sean Bett. Let's do Sean Bett. I don't know who this is either. Who's Sean Bett? Let's
Sean
find
Bett
out.
is his manager, wasn't he? His manager, or was he one of the security?
He says, Sean Bett, I worked as a deputy with the LA County Sheriff's Department. Oh.
Security.
From 1999 to 2004. He's worked private security for the past 16 years. For the past 9 years, I've been working exclusively with Johnny and his family. So he must be another bodyguard, I guess.
Yeah. He's one of his security.
So, hold on. Somebody said, yo. Hello? That's not, it's my friend. Oh my God, it's a friend of mine. Dude, I'm live. That's my friend Mike. I don't know if you can see him.
Hello, Mike.
Everybody?
Hello,
Everybody
Mike.
say hi. There's Alexis. Hi, my friend.
And
Alexis, come in.
everybody's got headphones in.
There they are. That's my two friends down there. You can see them down there. What's going on? How are you? You caught me. I'm streaming live. Be well. I'll show you later. I hope my friends come by and say hi. I'm streaming. Funny. All right. Anyway, so let's read about Sean Bett. Oh my God, I'm totally embarrassed now. Anyway, okay. He said you don't know the details about the proceedings, but I understand from the proceedings relate to the allegations that Johnny was verbally and physically abusive to his wife, Miss Heard, throughout the relationship. I was with Mr. Depp and Miss Heard very regularly throughout this period and never saw any cuts, bruises, or other injuries on Amber. I also never saw Mr. Depp commit any act of physical violence to another person. Indeed, when they were in L.A., I would have been with Mr. Depp and Miss Heard between 5 to 7 days a week. So had Miss Heard sustained any injuries during that time, I would have seen them, and I saw no such injuries. You know, here you go. Hey, Victor, how are you? I just saw you here. Did anyone see a page 6 article about the 8 issue where Johnny was trying to cut himself and was asking Amber to do the same? The tape, I couldn't tell if it was fake, anybody else. I did hear this, but I don't know what it was about. I just think that at that time, Johnny was so hurt, and he was like, you know, why don't you just kill me? Why don't you just take my heart out of my soul? Because that's what you've done. That's
And
how
I
I
think
took
that
it.
there's tape about that too. There's a recording about that too, where that I think actually happened. And they both sound like they're kind of out of their, they're well into their cups, shall we say. And there's just some weirdness going on there with that. And I do think that did actually happen.
Hi, Alan. How are you? Yeah, you know what? I did hear the recording. What I'll do is, excuse me, lost my voice. What I'll do is, I will put it as a Johnny Depp short this week. I'll try to find it tonight, and if I find it tonight, I'll put it on tonight. If I find it tomorrow, I know I can find it, and I will put it on. I'll put it on the
But the
on
weird thing
YouTube for you
about
guys.
that, the weird thing about it is that he was asking her to cut him and kind of do away with him.
Yeah,
Kind of like, you want to hurt me, you want to be bad toward me, whatever, go ahead and hurt me, cut me or whatever, something like that. So it's just a lot of weirdness, but I think it reflected him being, kind of like, well, hey, you want to hurt me? Here's your chance, kind of thing,
yeah. Hi, Alan. How are you? Good to see. I haven't seen Alan in a while. It's good to see him. Yeah, the thing is, when you're in pain, like Johnny was, when he tried everything to protect this woman. He tried he loved this woman. He really loved her. I mean, there was no doubt in my mind he loved this woman. But she was like people said in the chats in the comment section, she's only cared about herself. She only cared about her friends and her. She didn't care about this guy. Who, if you care about someone and you're fighting for a marriage, how do you go 1 month later while he's filming and you go sleep with Elon Musk? How do you do that? How do you do that? You can't love someone that much if 1 month later you're sleeping with somebody else. It doesn't make any
1 month of
sense.
marriage, wasn't it? That was 1
Yes.
month of marriage.
Yeah.
And the other one, who else? The other bloke she slept with, what's his name?
Who? James Franco?
Yeah, James Franco.
Yeah. James
And it
Franco
wasn't.
came. He came right after the alleged phone incident. He was like a day or two later, and he was over in the penthouse. That's what I found out the timeline was. So Musk
And
was there.
so was Musk.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
Musk.
think
Oh,
he
Musk.
slept with all 3 of them.
Musk was there on the weekend. So what? Here's the timeline.
Mm.
So on Saturday the 21st, that's when Johnny came over to get his things, and Amber claims that she got hit with the phone, right?
Yeah.
Then between that week, the security guard and the hairdresser didn't see any marks or bruises on Amber whatsoever. Neither did Isaac, who lived in the penthouse. And Isaac said on Wednesday that she was with Raquel and Liz Mars, and they were changing the locks on the penthouse. And he was like, "Isn't this Johnny's penthouse? Like, what are you doing? How are you changing the locks? This guy owns the penthouse. What are you doing?"
And
Then,
that was in May. That was after the May 21st incident.
yes. Then after that, Franco came over on a Tuesday, and after she reported the mark on Friday at the courthouse, Saturday and Sunday she spent with Elon Musk, and he sent her a plant on Monday, with a gift card saying thank you for the wonderful weekend. So that's the whole week. That's the whole week.
And that's after Johnny left for Europe with the Hollywood Vampires.
And Johnny,
he was totally out of the country.
Yeah, he left on May 22nd. So if he left on May 22nd, how the hell could you have a mark on Friday? Like what?
Anyway,
so the only day that is unaccounted for is Thursday, because nobody saw her on Thursday. And Johnny was not here.
No.
So if Thursday was the only day accounted for, was Musk there? Was Franco there? I don't know. I can't answer that question.
And that's when someone was suggesting at some point that might have been when they were doing her makeup with the fake bruise so that she could go to court the next day. Because she did all that when Johnny was out of the country, and he didn't even get notice of any of that.
Absolutely. Oh my God, Donald Dolan. I haven't seen this guy in forever.
Hey, Donald.
Thank you so much. He says they're getting even more desperate, and they're grasping at straws at this point. And it's only going to get worse and more bizarre the closer they get to the trial. Who will Amber Heard throw under the bus next?
I'm actually hoping that some of her former friends throw her under the bus. I think it might happen. You've got to think about, she's not in touch with Rocky anymore. She's not in touch with what's his name? Her name?
Who's that?
the one that wrote the article. Oh God,
Who, Daniel Reichman? You talking about? Not him.
no.
Oh. Daniel Reichman, for those who
Oh.
don't know, he's the guy who's a big Amber Heard stain. He does We Got This Covered, and I'm telling you, he's been very silent. I have seen nothing from him about Amber Heard. I mean, I really have not seen anything.
IO. That's who I was thinking of. IO. Like she's not touching IO.
Oh, Tiller, right?
Not
IO
touching
Tiller.
anymore.
Toilet. You're
Mr.
thinking about toilet.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gillette. I heard
Gillette.
Gillette.
Christine and
but she's not
Donald,
touching
thank
them.
you so much. Thank you
And
so
she's
much.
not
Sorry,
in-
Hen, go ahead.
And the only one that's still following her footsteps is the one that suddenly can afford his own restaurants.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, I mean, we know Eve Barlow is up her ass. That we know because we see them together all the time. I mean, that we know. Oh, somebody else here.
But she wasn't there. She wasn't a witness. She don't know what went on.
Hello.
Hey, but hello.
Darren.
Hi, Record Hound.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Hen and Keely and LC. Nice to meet you.
Hey, how
yeah.
are you?
I've been listening in, and just from my own experience, the one thing I could say is really, if for someone like AH, let her just have her rope. She's going to hang herself with it.
True, very true.
And this is more of a just wait and see until the trial comes, because we are going to hear more news. It's just going to be one of those one after another things that she's been accusing him of. We'll find more of these things that she's actually doing. And some of it is just her need for control. It's just some of her, the projection that she's been putting out is going to start showing. I think that's really where I think it's going to happen.
And I think part of it too is that her cohorts, all of her co-conspirators, are all going to start to crumble, and then they all turn on each other, and it'll all be a big dogfight on each other.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'd love to see that.
It wouldn't be the first time the Turnley. Remember at the wedding, Io and Rocky had a fight.
Hold on. I got to write I'm writing in the chat. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Donald. I'm hoping that Donald would join us, because having you guys on and Donald would be awesome. So I'm trying to get Donald Dolan. See if he come in and talk. Yeah, I'm trying. I just wrote. I was like, oh, please come in, Donald. Please hang out with us.
Well, hey, and one of the things I wanted to say is I checked my timeline, because about in February of this year, I went through all the statements and I made a timeline. And the staircase incident happened in late March 2015. So it was more than a year that happened. Oh, then when the birthday incident happened, and that was April 21st of 2016. And then the final telephone throwing supposedly incident happened May 21st of 2016. So the staircase incident was, a whole year before, the same month that Johnny's finger was cut off, and Johnny was in a cast then. He was on the mend from the Australia incident.
Yeah.
So it's unlikely, in my view, that he would have even had an altercation on the stairs or anything, because he was in a cast and hurting and had MRSA and everything else, and I don't think he was in any shape to be doing anything that AH is accusing him of in March of 2015.
Right, Elsie.
Considering
he was supposed to
what
have
he done.
grabbed her and pushed her with
Yes.
two hands, and he only had one active hand at the time.
The B actress who leached onto the A-list actor and thought she would, and her leeches could. Yeah. Listen, Donald, we'd love you, by the way. If you want to come on,
Hey, come on, Donald.
we'd love to have you on. People would love to talk to you, Donald, if you want to come on. Or if you want to join the member stream later, I'm going to have that open. You can come on. Be on,
I
man.
think he said he was lagging right now.
What happened?
Did Donald ever come on before? This is the first time I've ever done anything like this in my life.
Donald was on.
Kind of fun.
Donald on my member stream. I also interviewed Steve, and so there was a bunch of people from the people who came on the member stream. So it was nice. I'd love to have him on. Whatever. I don't see him. And Darren Hen came. I'm happy you guys came. So
yeah, Donald was saying he's driving at the minute. I was just saying Donald said he was driving at the minute.
Gotcha. So
I agree with Michelle Fox. She's not a B-list. D, E, even Z. I reckon she's better Z this actress.
Even what Rob was just saying, it's very possible you'll see a bunch of people jumping ship. More or less just the rats abandoning ship, probably.
Yeah. Listen, I think here's the thing: when they get subpoenaed and they have to show up one by one, is someone gonna rat it out? Is it because somewhere along the line something's not gonna match, and the judge is gonna and judge and jury are gonna look at it like, yeah, this doesn't make sense because how could A happen? And we're seeing that as I go through these witness statements. We're seeing that all together. Like you're seeing people say, "Hey, look, well, she claims he got hit with a phone, right? Okay, great, but I was there, and there's nothing." I did her hair, and she was fine. There's no makeup. I live next door. I'm a lawyer, and I saw her in the building. I work in the building. So when all these people, listen, if it's one, you could say, we don't know. But when there's so many people, and they're not employed by Johnny, they're not employed. The lawyer is not employed by Johnny. She had nothing to do with it. She went on national television and stated, look, I know what I saw. I live in the building. I saw Amber. She looked flawless. How do you argue that? And you still try to do a lie. I don't get it. I don't get it.
With all the doubling and tripling down that she's been doing, that's, understandable now that we might find something in all this mental health thing investigation that might happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Diamond for sticker. She left a banana. I hope you guys see it in the chat. Diamond and Christine and Donald, I just want to thank you all for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And I hope you stream later. We'll catch up then. So let me continue with the witness statement because I want to try to get as much as I can in and get these people's comments and try to make everybody happy. Well, I got a little time left. Okay, so this guy, his name again, I'll go over it again just in case you forgot, is Sean Bett, and he's security. And he's hung out with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard 5 to 7 days a week, and he's saw no injuries, he said. So he said, on the contrary, throughout the course of Mr. Depp and Miss Heard's relationship, Miss Heard was verbally and physically abusive. Oh, someone's here. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Wait. Hold on. Of Mr. Depp and Miss Heard's relationship, Miss Heard was verbally and physically abusive. Wait, someone's got me on YouTube.
Another Rob.
Hold on. Yeah, just keep the YouTube off and you'll be all right. And physically abusive. Wait, someone's got me on YouTube. Wait, Christine, shut the YouTube.
Hi.
Mute your YouTube, Christine.
Hi. Hello.
For a minute to shut the YouTube. Just shut the YouTube and don't worry about YouTube. Just you could hear us through your phone. So just the thing to do is just keep the YouTube volume silent. You can check the section and then just hear us on the phone. Use your phone.
Yeah, well,
Can
I'm
you
not
hear
on the phone, I'm on my Mac.
On the phone. Well, how are you, Christine? How's everything?
Oh, not so bad. Yeah.
Good. Thanks for coming on.
Nice to hear it.
Thanks for coming on. I got a full boat now. This is great. Really happy. This is awesome. So he said, to the contrary, Heard was verbally abusive towards Johnny. On many occasions, I witnessed her shout at Johnny. I was also told by Mr. Depp on multiple occasions that Miss Heard had physically abused him. A very common occurrence throughout the relationship would be that Johnny would have me and other members of his security team take him away from Amber due to her behavior. He would then stay somewhere else. This happened on so many occasions. possible for me to remember them all in detail. However, I would describe it as a reoccurring cycle that Miss Heard would abuse Mr. Depp, who would then herself from the situation, which makes sense because this is what she would say on the tape, on the recording. She said, "Why are you always running away? Why are you always going away?" And he's like, "Because I popped a wife. That's why. You know, I don't want to get physical with you." Anybody, you know, any man knows once it gets physical, get out of town, get out of there.
Go for the walk, go for whatever, just get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and now we got a security staff saying it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's not just any man, any woman that feels like she needs to get physical, needs to get out before she gets physical.
yeah. Go ahead, Elsie.
Well, yeah, you know, the longer recording that was on Incredibly Average's a website or whatever, or on YouTube under Incredibly Average, when they were having this long conversation that they were taping. And Amber was insisting that she's always the one who's going to make peace, and she's always the one who's going to try to, you know, make it right, and she's always the one who's trying to fix everything, and then he never does, and he never comes back, and all this. And so she doesn't want him to leave when she's abusing him, and then when he does, she wants him to come back and apologize and make it right with her when she's the one who abused him.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Darren?
Oh, projection much, you know?
Christine?
Oops. Hi. What?
No, you want to say anything about that? Go ahead.
Well, I just think it's impossible for him to be chasing her around, abusing her, if he's also simultaneously leaving.
Well, you know what? And this is the thing that early last year, when I first started hearing about this, when it was COVID and we were on shutdown and everything, that's the thing that really clued me in to the fact that Amber was totally lying about this, is because never once is she running away from him in fear. Not once. She's chasing after him. She's harassing him. She's haranguing him. He is the one who's running away and trying to escape.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, here's the thing, like throughout the short videos, time and time again, what is Johnny doing? He's greeting the fans, he's hugging, he's giving credit to everybody around him. He's saying, you know, when people say we love you and believe you, and he flex it, he takes it off of him and he throws it to everybody in the crowd, and he's like, no, you're the guys, you're the warriors, you're the supporters, you're my employees. You know, he appreciates, he knows that he wouldn't be if it wasn't for everybody who supports him. And this is why he treated so many people so well, like Isaac, like Amber's friends, like Doug Stanhope. He take these people out to dinner, or paid for their apartment, or he paid for the night with them, or whatever, because I love. He didn't do it because he has to buy their friendship. He didn't do it because he has to buy. So what he did it for? He did it because he absolutely loves everybody. His heart is golden. He is a class act. Not many people do that. Not many people. Not many people do that. You should be blessed if you have a friend like that. Blessed. I'm just saying that's my opinion. I don't know what you. It's just my opinion. I guess no one has a thought. So okay, all right, okay. I thought someone would say something, but I guess not.
I think that's very true, though. You know, and it shows how, you know, in my view, they're both victims of childhood abuse. You know, and it puts people at risk for a number of different things in their lives if you're a victim of childhood abuse and you have adverse childhood experiences. But Johnny has made a conscious decision in his life to overcome that by being especially compassionate and especially kind and especially considerate of other people. And Amber is the exact opposite. She identifies with the abuser, and she decides that she wants to get stuff done by being abusive. And so it's just a kind of a black and white comparison of what can happen to people once they survive childhood abuse. And Johnny has made a conscious decision to be a good person to everyone.
I'm just going to say one thing. While he was going through the abuse, he was still compassionate and caring. He looked after his mum. even though she was the most evil woman he'd ever met. He was massaging her feet and taking care of her, even though she treated him like a piece of dirt.
He bought her a house. So
Yeah,
he bought her a farm. I mean, and this is someone who did abuse him.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's funny like when someone abuses you, you still treat them well. Right? And I noticed that with a lot of people, like people here, like, oh, I was in a relationship for 25 years, but I still treated him well. And I'm like, do that for 25 years of your life, you know?
Those are the kinds of traits, actually, Rob, that kind of show up when, like, in your, like, between 5 to 9 years old, you'd be showing those kind of traits that you're either going to be a very caring person or you're following along, you know, whatever's just going to happen so that you can get through and end up, you can end up being that way. So, you know, and sometimes those things are just imprinted right away. So,
Well, some people who are abused can feel that it's their fault. So
Yeah.
they
Absolutely.
spend most of their time trying to be better in order to avoid being abused again.
that's because they're so used to hearing a real voice of doubt throughout their lives. You know, until that person is away.
Exactly.
yeah. With Johnny, he had
Absolutely. Yes.
full respect for his mum. He knew she worked hard to try and keep a roof over their heads. That's why he gave her so much love and why she still loved her. No matter how mean she was, he had so much respect for all the hard work she did to keep a roof over their heads. Because Dad weren't about. Dad wasn't about. It was Mum doing all the hard work. He understood that she was the way she was through the stress that she was having to put up with. And that's all it was. He loved his mum and
It
respected
shows
her,
the
and that's why
empathetic
he
side
loved
of
her.
him that he's had since he was a child.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's been one of the things that's interested me in life a lot is when people have adverse childhood experiences, and some people grow up to be abusers and some people grow up to be exactly the opposite.
Hmm.
And to me, what usually happens is people make a conscious decision at some point of their life if they're going to not be abusive or they're going to just go ahead and abuse people to get what they want. It's a conscious decision people make, not just something that happens. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, that Elsie. I experienced abusiveness from my dad when I was a child. And when I was growing up, I never thought about whether I'm going to be abusive or not. I just wasn't abusive, if that makes sense.
It's not your nature.
Yeah,
Not your
exactly,
nature.
Keely. It's a conscious decision people make. And if you have enough self-reflection and self-consciousness, you make that decision to actively not be abusive.
Yeah. It's an unconscious
Unfortunately,
decision, I would
sometimes
say.
it wobbles both ways. And, you know, with the self-reflection and stuff, the bad stuff can be put behind, but there's, it's a lot of the reactionary things, like, someone did something to you, you would be angry. You might say, you might tell them off or whatever. And it's, I can say from personal experience, it's a hard thing to get rid of.
Yeah, it is.
Well, what's interesting about
only
Johnny
good people-
too, and Adi just
Yeah.
said something about that. And AH hired a detective that went to like 3 different continents, and interviewed more than 100 people, and nobody would say anything bad about JD because there's nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
You know, it's
Yeah.
funny when you argue with these Amber Heard stains. They throw something at you, you throw something back at them, and then you don't get a response. You get a block. So I was like, so what does that mean? So when I throw something that says, "Hey, give me something," they don't have nothing to give you back. They have a smart ass comment to say, and then they run for the hills. It's like, my God, I don't know. I think those people are warped in their head. I don't get
Well,
what
and
all
look at all the users that she surrounded herself with, and here they are. They have the gall to be living off of JD for years, and they have the gall to conspire against him to make him look like the bad guy. It's just insane.
I most
I mean,
wondering how much conspiring was going on, or how much they were just believing their friend. Because, like I said, IO's definitely jumped ship. We know he's giving testimony on the other side. It's in the court documents.
And
IO
it's
jumped ship.
quite obvious
Um,
that she is a manipulator in many
yeah,
ways. So it makes total sense what you're saying, Hen.
yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
really
all
Believe
mouth
does.
their
and no
friend.
action. Yeah, yeah. The
And
all mouth,
actually,
no
a lot of
action.
the statements by all these co-conspirators of hers, it's like Amber told me this and that. Amber said
Yeah.
this and that. Amber, told me what blah blah. And they didn't actually have firsthand observation,
No,
eyewitness of any abuse
no.
ever.
And bingo,
The only
that
one that was
right there.
first
That was.
hand.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Darren.
Oh, I was just saying that they really show their true colors, and that's what I mean by just let them have their rope, and they'll start making their nooses, And let's just say I'm pretty sure AH's nooses are starting to look quite nice now.
The
Yeah,
truth
definitely.
they'll break. The truth will come up. One of them will break, especially with all the questioning and pressure from the public. It mustn't be healthy to be going through that. To have to keep up a lie constantly.
The only first-hand witness on her side was her sister.
Yeah, Whitney.
And her
And
sister's
she
story
passed that on
changed.
to. If you can get me, Bob.
Her sister's story
Well, it'll be
changed
interesting because when this
she told other people a different story.
it'll be interesting because when this goes to jury trial, JD's side has a huge toolbox of evidence that she's just a liar. I mean, lie after lie after lie, and then pooping the marital bed before she goes to Coachella. I mean, the jury's not going to look kindly on any of that stuff.
Oh my God! I had to stop one second. Oh my God! This is my friend. Dan, how are you? Oh my God! I'm so excited to see this guy. I met him in Florida. I don't know if you know. He did a video with Maya, and if none of you seen it, he has a channel called Geese and Gamers Park Hopping, and Maya and him did a video. It was hysterical. He's on a safari with Maya, and Maya's trying to point out all the animals. Oh God, you guys didn't see it. You got to see it. It's called Geese and Gamers Park Hopping. It's a channel. He also has a channel. He's one of the nice guys I ever met. And this guy, let me tell you what he does. I'm going to put him on a pedestal. He goes to other countries, and there are kids who don't have money, who don't have homes. He's building houses for these children. He's there trying to help their families out. And he does this with whatever donations he gets from the channel. And he went down, he just spent a week in Mexico to help these kids. He would see kids in the street, like kids, we're talking children, like my daughter's age, trying to do things for money, like juggling and this and that in front of cars and washing windows. We're talking children. We're not talking men. We're talking kids. And so what he does is he goes down there and he tries to help these children. And he does a fantastic job. He was just in Ecuador and he built a home for this family. Absolutely amazing person. I swear to God, I love this guy. I met him in Florida. My family, we all love him. We met him. We had a great time with him at the Universal Studio. No, was it Universal? No, it was Animal Kingdom. So if you check out his channels, Drunk 3PO, he has another channel called Geeks and Gamers Park Hopping, and another one called Walking with Jay, I think it is, or Touring with Jay. Great guy. Just check him out. I can't tell you anymore. He's a fantastic guy. I put him on a pedestal. What he's done for children is what he's done, what he does, and he's a funny guy. Great. He's got a great channel, great sense of humor. Great guy, really. Who is this Rob's guy? I can't say enough. I can't say enough about him. He's a great guy.
And Maya did an awesome job, by the way.
I'm hoping one day to have him live with me, go one-on-one and talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. I really, he's a great guy. Yeah, he's a great guy, man. Really, really terrific guy. Drunk. You guys are fun. I just wanted to give him props. He's, to do that for children, to take the money he gets and go out there and then show it and shows how he's changing lives. It's incredible. I don't know too many people that do that. I don't know too many people that do that. And I had to give him credit. So he deserves it. Great guy. He's fantastic person overall. Great guy. When I mean, I've always liked Jay, always since day one. Always liked him. So I hope you check out his channel. He does a lot of Star Wars, but he also does the parks like Disney, Universal Studios, stuff like that, and the park hopping channel. So it depends on what your taste is. But anyway, I just wanted to give him 5 minutes of fame. So there you go. Like I said, I love everybody. I have a lot of love. I have a lot of respect until I'm disrespected. So I love YouTubers and people in the chat and everybody here in my panel. That's who I am. I don't. Tracy says, question, Rob, am I a bad person because I choose to donate to animal rescue groups a lot?
Why would that make you a bad person?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why would that make you?
I think she's saying because she doesn't donate to human charities, only animal charities. No. Most of us.
But why would that make you a bad
humans.
person? Yeah, but why does that make someone a bad person? It's your money. You do whatever the hell you want with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. No.
So Tracy, the answer is no.
Yeah, Darren, do you feel that way? Do you feel she's a bad person?
I've found individuals that I know that every once in a while, like, hey, they need a bag of either dog food or cat food or whatever food, and it's like I might not be able to do much, but at least I can do that.
Yeah,
and animals are so defenseless. They have no defenses against bad humans. It's awful. So I actually think that means she's a great person.
Yeah, Tracy, I think that makes you a great person.
Yeah, I was just going to say that makes you a lovely person. And what makes somebody a horrible person is somebody who says they donated to a charity.
Good point, Keely. Excellent point. Touche.
That's the comment of the night right there. Keely talks.
I don't talk a lot, but there you go.
That was good. I donated the $7 million. Hold on, I gotta do this. I gotta do this solo. Hold on. Let me take my glasses. I donated the whole $7 million was
I wanted
donated
nothing. Yeah, I wanted nothing from him.
Like the way she did it, like the way she did it, like she was regretting that. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Like, are you fucking serious?
I think it was more a case of I can't believe I'm being asked this question again.
Yeah.
And I've got to lie again because I'm such a stupid person for saying I've done this. But I'm going to have to continue this lie because you know what? I told everyone I was going to do it, so I've got to pretend that I have.
I pledge that I'm going to donate to myself £11 million.
11.
I mean, listen, I've given on this channel, I've given money to people who've had GoFundMe pages. I've given people to, just some channels. Does that make me a bad person? I've given to animal. Like today, there was a cat thing right outside my supermarket. I gave, I don't have much money, but what I do is I take the money and I spread it. I'll give like a couple bucks here to this one, a couple bucks to that person, a couple bucks to this charity, a couple bucks to that charity. Sometimes I remember once I walked in, I was doing Uber Eats because I wanted to drive and make a little money. So I went out, I drove, and I saw Starbucks, and they were giving it was $5, and it went to some children's thing. And I said, okay, sure, here, here's I gave $5. So if I see something and I see it's for a good cause, or sometimes during Thanksgiving they have kids who don't have money to feed themselves, right? So this charity goes out and I forget what it was called, and they go out and they give. So every time I'm online, every time I pull the tab and I say, here, put this, put it on my bill. Every time I do that, every time, because I know there's kids who can't eat, who don't have money, So if it's your money, if you feel that you're giving to a good cause, that doesn't make you a bad person. I don't understand that.
Rob,
it's your money.
The people with the least amount of money are the most giving.
How about it's your time? Like if maybe you can't give money, so maybe you volunteer your time. Maybe if you have the time and you could do that too. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you're helping people who maybe there's an elder, maybe there's someone across the street who you know very well, and you're like, oh my God, I feel bad. This woman needs help. She can't do this or can't. So you go across and you help. There's nothing wrong with that. I think.
You hear all about these big billionaires billionaires like Musky Balls or whatever his name is. Right? You hear about he gives all these millions to charity. He earns that in interest in a month. He's not losing a penny. Not a penny of his money is actually going to charity because it's all money, it's all interest he's earning on the billions he's got sitting in the bank. You know,
Yeah.
it's not really giving anything away. Whereas when you give $10, that's $10 that can buy you food or take your little girl to the cinema. You know, it's $10 that you could have done something worthwhile with your family with. He ain't missing that. You know,
Yeah, look
but
at
to
Kerry.
me,
Look at
the
Kerry.
people with the least amount of money are the most giving.
And look what
You know?
Kerry did. She says, I did that on the night out Friday. I went out for drinks with a friend and ended up buying 2 homeless people something to eat and drink. There you go.
Yeah.
If you have a heart and you want to do something for somebody who's less fortunate than you, no matter what it is, hey, listen,
Yeah,
is
and
it
there, but for the grace of God go I. You know, any one of us could be homeless if something really bad happened in our lives or something, you know, unexpected took place, or, you know, all these people who are in the storms down southeastern United States, the hurricanes and stuff. You never know what's going to happen. There, but for the grace of God go I, you know.
And
well, one of
around
my friends
here,
at work. Carry on.
sorry, go ahead.
I said one of my friends at work, she lost her house and everything in it today. You know, she's now homeless. I mean, she's lucky her mum lives down the road. She's staying with her mum, but officially she's homeless. It could happen to any one of us.
Pretty wonderful. That's wonderful.
You know, but she's lost her house and everything in it today. And my heart goes out to her because that's got to be devastating.
Yes.
But I've said to her, is there anything I can do? And she's like, no, we're fine. We're alive, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, look what Hair Academy does. I give free haircuts to the homeless. It's not money, but the look on their faces is priceless. We all do what we can. There you go. There you go. Another example. It's just. Well, go ahead, Darren.
Something as simple as like I'm in Canada, so it's a little different. There could be someone in front of a grocery store at a plaza, and there's a Tim Hortons nearby, and they're asking for money for a coffee. And well, I just say to them, "What kind of coffee you want? You know, what do you take in your coffee?" And
right.
It's even for someone like me just to walk over and grab one and come back. Cool. I'm going to treat myself to one too.
There you go. There you go. And I can't tell you, I see people do that in New York. I see people like out in the street, like, oh man, I want to get something to eat. And the person's like, hey, listen, I'm going to go in the store. Come with me. Tell me what you want, and I'll get it for you. And then they do. They come out with a sandwich, and they give it to them. I'm like, that's awesome. They got a drink, and good for them. Good for them.
Do your cafes and places over there, you know, when you buy a coffee and you get the sort of like the stamp, where you collecting the stamps and having a free coffee at the end of it. You get a little card. McDonald's do it over here, and other places do it.
Some places do that, but not every place. Yeah, not every place.
If you go somewhere you get your stamp, hand that card to someone. It's not cost you anything, but it's got them a free hot
That's
drink.
a great idea, Hen. That's a fantastic idea. I love that, Hen. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Some of those rewards things have gone electronic though, and that sort of throws it off.
I've gone electronic with that now, the coffee.
Have they?
But I have done
something
similar to that though before. I can't remember if it was like Christmas, because obviously we went through whatever we went through last year. But you might, festive bakes. He's giving away like free coffees for Greg's, so I was giving it.
Yeah.
To homeless people as well. So that's another.
You're breaking up, Keely.
Sometimes people just want 5 minutes of your time to talk to you.
I'll come back. I'll come out and come back in a second.
No, we're all quiet now. That's what I give more than anything else is my time. Someone to listen to.
I'm muted. wanted to hear everyone else.
Well, and the thing that's weird about AH is that here she is trying to look like she's doing all this great philanthropic work and donating her $7 million divorce settlement because she didn't need anything from him and she's financially independent and blah, blah, blah. And turns out none of that's true.
No, she's pocketed it all herself. It's probably what's paid for her fees, to be fair, her court fees.
Susan says, I pledged to donate $8. Sigh, LL. I want to go on a 10-year payment plan till my $8 is all paid.
So you've got to pay the other 1 cent between now and 10 years. Is that right, Susan?
Take care, Shai. Susan, thank you so much. You really
I got to
appreciate
go as well. I've just seen the time. Love you.
Yeah, I got to go in
Lisa.
15
Bye-bye.
minutes.
I
Take
should
care,
be out
Hen.
soon too.
Gary's here.
See you
Hen's
later.
leaving. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Hen. Thanks for coming.
Hen.
That's all right. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nobody knows
Oh, you won't
my
let me
sorrow.
back in.
What's up, Gary? How are you? Take care, Shiny.
Sounds so somber.
I'm super upset.
There he is.
I'm so mad.
About?
My football team sucks.
Oh.
Well, so does mine. So does mine. So don't worry about it.
I'm
Girl,
so
I
sorry,
just have to
man.
ask. What team? What team?
Oh, the Jags, man. Jacksonville.
Okay, I'm the Giants, so they suck too. So don't worry about it. So my team sucks also.
I know, we were so close, though. We were in the lead before halftime, and then it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, that's why I stream. I'd rather stream than watch the game.
God.
Sorry.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
Hi,
late.
Gary.
Hey, see, how are you? I get fanatic when it comes to my team, man.
Yeah.
I always gotta watch it till the end. Hey, everyone. Hello. How are you? I'm sorry I'm so late, and I know it's about time to go, but I just wanted to pop in and lift my spirits with all of you wonderful people.
Oh, no problem.
Gary the goat.
What's that?
Hello.
Gary
Gary
the goat.
Yeah, that's from what was it, Kaylee? The
Random
What If
Talk Stream.
series.
Yeah, in the What If series, Marvel. There's a goat
Yeah.
called Gary.
Yeah, and Thor called me Gary the Goat. So I was like, okay. Hey, now, thank you, Thor. I'll take it.
Seriously, you got an awesome voice.
Oh man, you do too. I love that record collection that right there that you took a picture of. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
cow.
That's part of the
By the
wall.
way, I only got 15 minutes on the clock, so I'd like to at least finish a little bit more about Edward White, and then I'll finish the rest on Wednesday. It's only 2 paragraphs, so just a minute, quick, and then we could, whatever. Don't worry, don't worry about being late, please. Nobody should apologize. Please stop it. You're here. That's all that counts. Please stop it. Stop it. This is from White. Regard for Johnny and Amber. He saw nothing, no marks. He spent 5 to 7 days with them, and so Amber was fine. Okay, so he said on April 21st in 2016, I remember driving Miss Depp to a party for Miss Heard's birthday. Just on her birthday, I'm just going to read this. He had been at a business meeting, which we went over with Edward White earlier. He's the accountant. He was late to the party. Later on in the evening, I was called by Mr. Depp, and I drove him home to another one of his properties. I know. I'll be right there. Drove him home to another one of his properties. He had told me that Miss Heard had sought to argue with him and had punched him, causing him to sustain a visible injury. I took the picture of his injury, and you could see it on the exam. I'm going to check that out. The following day, I received from Mr. Kevin Murphy, Mr. Depp, then estate manager, photos of human
Hi,
feces.
Chanel.
I put my dog.
Hi, Chanel.
She's running. She's running.
Aw, cute puppy.
So he received photos of human feces in Mr. Depp, Miss Heard's bed. I think that this was the result of the actions of Miss Heard. So there you go. He sustained a visible injury. Chanel, hold on a second. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay. Here, get your 5 minutes of fame. Here. Say hi. No, say hi.
sweetie.
Right?
Aw, she's so cute.
Hi,
So
sweetie
Aw.
girl.
cute.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Being a good
She's
girl
like,
for
I
the
want to
camera.
say hi. I want to say hi. I want to say hi. Come say hi. So I'm going to see the exhibit, and I'll see if I can show it to you. And we'll go over the rest of the witness statement on Wednesday. Oh, here's the exhibit. You guys have seen it. Wait, Chanel, wait. I got to show them the picture. You guys might have seen this before, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this is what he took. I don't know if you could see it. Can you see it? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me try to
It's
get
so
the.
sad.
Yeah, that's rough.
And if that was the birthday night on April 21st,
Oh,
it's
that's
when
real.
he came home late. She was mad. She was probably drunk, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to bed to read, and she attacked him in bed, clocked him a couple times. He escaped to the bathroom and was trying to shut the door. She was there trying to get in, and he scraped her toes with the door accidentally, and he bent down to try to see what was wrong with her toes, and then she kicked the door into his face, and he
Yeah.
jumped in and clocked him a couple of times.
And
And
that,
then his security team extracted him out of there and then took this picture.
and that picture, like that, that's the most defined picture I've seen of it. It's quite different. It looks like he actually does have a good shiner there, like as
He
well as a bump.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to show it again.
Completely.
I'm going to show it again. Hold on. I'll show it.
That's what a bruised eye actually looks like.
I've only seen it on a smaller screen, so like seeing it with more definition like that is just
Yeah.
If you can see it, there it is.
It's raised up. It's like an egg almost, you
yeah,
know.
just above the purple there.
Yeah, because your eye swells up when it gets hit. Hers, like her apparent bruise under her eye, she has no swelling at all.
And remember,
Oh, makeup.
to her, he says to her during the recording, he said, "Don't tell me what a punch feels like. I know what it feels like to be punched." And then she goes, "Yeah, you have so many fights. Just with you stupid bitch. Just with you. You're the one who punched him."
And I don't think that it even occurred to JD to take a picture of it to document these things. This is fairly late in the game, you know.
Yeah.
And Sean Bett is the one who took this picture, right? And he insisted on that because he's a cop and he knows that you take, pictures of the evidence and things. But I don't think it even occurred to JD to even be documenting any of this stuff or be writing it down or committing it to memory or memorializing it in some way, you know?
No, I didn't move, by the way. I did not move. Just outside, just my balcony, Nikki. And good to see you. Just wanted to say. Yeah, so that you could see the
It's
photo.
so nice to see your face.
His photo, it's swelled up. I mean, he got a shot right in the
Yeah,
eye.
it's like an
swelled
egg.
Up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have
It's
you ever
some
seen
shot.
an egg when somebody gets punched and they get like what they call an egg? It almost looks like an egg, you know?
Yeah.
Because the eyes are so important. They swell up when they get hit to protect the eye itself.
I'm gonna put that photo on Twitter. Actually, I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna put that on Twitter, and because I think that's ridiculous. So this all stems from her birthday. So I didn't know we were going to get that involved in her birthday, but it seems like that's what this is about today. So it goes from him being the accountant. He's not drinking. He's not high. The accountant saw him with a whole bunch of business people conducting business. He gets to the party late, and then she clocks him, and she shits in the bed. And then later on, we find in August that, he shit in the bed because me and the other cleaning lady saw it.
Come here, kitty.
So it's, that photo is heartbreaking.
Kitty.
Well, considering her pictures are well lit and his isn't, and you can still see how bad it is, that tells you something.
Well, and she's supposed to have been beaten mercilessly by him 12 out of 14 times, and she doesn't have any pictures like this.
Exactly.
And he got his finger cut off. He got a cigar or a cigarette put out on his face, and there are pictures of that too. And she doesn't have any pictures like that at all. And then she threw a can of mineral spirits at him in Australia or maybe the Bahamas. I can't remember which one. And it clocked him right on the bridge of his nose. He doesn't have a picture of that, but that must have been a pretty substantial injury,
I actually have seen pictures of that little mark on his nose.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I have. But yeah, I mean, she's
Moved
always
up.
talking about I've been hit hard and repeatedly. I'm like, really? He was hitting me hard and repeatedly, but yet she just has like makeup stains on her face.
About it.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
were beat up
yeah.
that bad and your friend, and think about it, if she was beat up that bad and her friends are next door, wouldn't the first place you go is to the penthouse next door and hang out with your friends? You're protected.
Exactly.
If I knew that I only had that my friends were feet away, that they were right down the hallway, I'd be like, please let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't do that ever. It never happened. Someone who's fierce for their life is running, not attacking.
Nuts. Just nuts.
Amber
Nuts, nuts.
always came after Johnny. Johnny tried to avoid Amber. That tells you who's the abuser and who's the one who's abused. That's all you need to know. The
Yep.
person running is the
Exactly.
abused. The person going after is the abused. There you go.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And
very
I've said
true.
this many times before too, man. Like if she claims, if it was true what she claims that she got hit so hard and repeatedly that many times on many different occasions, she'd be looking like Quasimodo right now.
Right. And then
Yeah.
she goes and does the James Corden show, and she's trying to convince everybody. I mean, this is true gaslighting, trying to convince people that she's doing the show with two black eyes. And there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And Kerry, let's put your statement. Who was always in the bathroom? Johnny Depp. Who was always coming to the bathroom? Amber Heard. So even your statement proves Johnny Depp was trying to avoid it, but in different bathrooms. She after him.
Yeah. I'm so scared for my life. Stop
All right,
running
let me go.
away.
And
All right.
she could be good at manipulating everyone else even in the apartment.
True.
Dad, before I
Yeah.
sleep, I have to tell you
Oh, they're
Well,
just
I'm
looking
I'm
for a
gonna
free
go
ticket.
ahead and sign off because Maya needs her dad and stuff. And
before
she's gonna
my
do.
dad leaves, all
Hey,
to do
Maya.
like
Hi.
and subscribe.
Aw.
Like and subscribe. Click the
Hi, Maya.
red subscribe button. He wants my dad to make it gray, not red, gray.
Oh, he can, huh?
Click that bell.
By the way, this is LC. Say hi to LC.
See,
Say hi to Gary.
Hi, Maya.
darling.
Say hi to
Awesome
Gary.
job on the video there, Maya.
Keely, hey, Christine.
And Darren said you did an awesome job with the video with an Animal Kingdom.
Aw.
Okay, everybody.
She's so
The
cute.
filming is
Dog's barking.
check out Phantasmagorical, who's going to have the stream. I just want to thank all my guests here. Thank the lady LC, Darren, your boy Gary, who let me put it this way. I sing the guitar real well. I sing the guitar. Keep it off and the microphone out. Thank you. Oh no, Maya, you're not the microphone out.
And everybody, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, put the red subscribe and click the bell for more videos.
And thank you to the lovely
Exactly.
Christine. And on that note, I gotta go. I love you all.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Bye,
Everybody,
everybody.
Bye.
take care. Bye.